Okay. Yes. And we good. It's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are emotion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We do this thing just every weekend, well, weekday night. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. It's the daily go get mism show, and we're gonna rock out this thing. Power Monday all up in your area, and I'm ready to go. We get this thing off the DG show, and tonight we are talking about blocking your love off of social media. Yes, we're gonna talk about blocking people from your pages. Some people do it. Some people think that it should be done. Some people think that it's ridiculous if you do it. Some people would not be in a situation where that would ever be the case. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about it, get involved. These puzzle pieces right now we going to solve. And I'm glad to be here on this night. We're going to get about right. Yeah, it's game tight. Yeah. So that's how it's going down tonight on the Daily Go Get a Mism show. So, I need to know, can y'all hear okay? Are we looking okay? Because I really don't like what I'm seeing right now. Y'all know we've been having them technical difficulties, and we got to get that together, baby. We got to get that together now. So let's take this time and do it. Matter of fact, we good. All right. Oh shoot. Hold on. Stop. I'm noticing delays. Okay, yes, I look good on your end. All right. I'm just noticing delays on this end. So as long as it's transmitting the way that it's supposed to be transmitting, I guess that's okay. But I would like to have proof just like everybody else. So let's go. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily, the daily go get a mism show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get a Business Show. Power Monday, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, we are talking about blocking your love off of social media. What do y'all know about that? What do y'all know about making sure that you don't add your man or your woman to your social media? What do you know about feeling like if my girl or my man is on my social media, they're going to start getting jealous. They're going to start contacting people that like my post or that comment on my post or that say they like my profile picture or whatever. What y'all know about that? What do you know about putting all of your business out there on social media for everybody to see, judge, scrutinize, and give a shit about, even though they don't know you from a can of paint? What do y'all know about that? What do you know about being a little messy, a little grimy, a little bit a little shady and shisty on your social media? So trying to make sure that you don't put nothing out there for your man or your woman to see. What do y'all know about that? Some of y'all don't know nothing about that. Some of y'all know a little something about that, and some of y'all ain't gonna say nothing about whether y'all know about it or not. Well, the people who don't know nothing about it, they're going to be quick to say they don't know nothing about it. The people who know something about it, they're going to be like, well, it happened once and it was only a short-lived type of relationship. What do y'all know? What do y'all know about meeting somebody or getting with somebody and declaring yourselves either together, living together, in a relationship, what do you know about changing your relationship status to in a relationship or engaged or married, and putting up dozens of pictures of you and your new boo, only to take all of those pictures down a month later, 3 months later, or should I say 90 days later, 180 days later. Yeah, what do you know about that? What do you know about changing your relationship status from married to separated to divorced? What do you know about taking all of the pictures down of your boo? What do y'all know? It's real shit. Well, people who put their relationship on blast on social media know a lot about this, and these are the games that they play. They think that this is just the way it be. They think that, well, just sometimes it just be that way. Now, we can say a lot about the mentality of the people who do it, but it's not going to stop it from being done. The question that we really have to ask ourselves is it social media promoting doing this? Because when you really think about it, Facebook, for example, is not supposed to be a dating site. Well, now they have Facebook dating, right? But initially, it was a way for you to get in touch with your old friends, for you to connect with people that you haven't seen maybe since high school, college, that first job that you had, things like that, or schools before then, social functions, old clubs and things like that. They have pages, right? They have groups and stuff, right? It was a way for you to get in touch with your old folks and reconnect in ways that you never would have been able to do before, outside of an organized reunion of some type. Yet, on your profile, they ask you your relationship status. They ask you your phone number. They ask you a whole lot of stuff, even your address, for you to make public and all of that kind of stuff. They ask you where you live, and they encourage you to share all of that stuff. So is it social media that's promoting it, or is it the people on social media that are promoting it themselves? I don't think that they just pulled it right out from the sky. I don't think that they did that. I think that they had a spark. I think that the idea was planted in their mind, and some of them went with it. A lot of them went with it. Thousands, millions of them went with it. So is the problem social media? And do you feel like, or have you ever felt like, yeah, the problem is social media? And if my man or my woman is my friend or my follower on social media, then it's going to cause a whole lot of problems that I would really rather avoid. What y'all know about that? We're going to talk about it tonight. Yo, we're going to get into it. So let me big up all my people, since we got a little bit of that out of the way. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, always great to see you here and see you. And T. Carrie Wright, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going right in your site. And Robbie Ming, my big sis, doing the thing. She's something like a queen for a king. It's no thing. And Stacey White, yo, thanks for coming on through. It's always good to see you. And my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. Sit back, relax, do your thing, Max, and chill. It's Shirley Cheryl. Yeah, the world's most precious, the greatest pearl in the world. What's up? Good to see you, girl. Who else? Is it anybody else that I might have missed? If I did, I'm going to make sure we get through this. All right. It seems like we're okay. We're okay. All right. Oh, Queen Monica on the Instagram side, and also Emily Dunlap, making sure that everything is okay over there. Good to see you. All right. So blocking your man or your woman off of social media. Now, all of us are on social media. Everybody who participates in this show, on the show, is on social media. You know how? Because even if you don't have a Facebook account, a Twitter account, or Instagram account, you are on this YouTube, and YouTube is social media also. I don't think that it was before, but it sure is now. You can add comments. You have a profile. You create a profile. Whether you put any information on it, that's up to you. But it is a form of social media. So all of us are connecting through social media. So For somebody to say that no good comes out of social media, nah, I'm not trying to hear that. There's good that comes out of murder. Well, there can be good that comes out of murder. So if something good can come out of something that heinous of a crime and a violation, then you can absolutely find something good that can come out of your interaction and your participation on social media. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now, brothers. Let's talk about it now, sisters. Blocking your man or your woman off of social media. Have some of y'all done it? Have you ever added? Hold on, let me ask this. Hold on, let me slow it down. Let me slow it down and then break it down. Let me ask y'all this. When you meet somebody new, whether you are getting, let's say you are in the beginning stages of starting to date them. So you met somebody new, you're interested, y'all talking, y'all getting things together, maybe y'all getting ready to go out, or y'all have gone out, y'all seen each other, touched each other, been around each other, enjoyed each other. Do you add them on your social media quickly? There may have been a time when you did, and that time may be over to the point where, like nowadays, you're like, nah, I ain't quick to add. You know, when I meet somebody, I don't, social media thing don't even come up. Unless, of course, you met them on what? Social media. And there is a lot of that going on. We can talk about that too. But yeah, if you're the type of person that goes and looks somebody up on social media right away, like, okay, Tom met Jessica. Tom met Jessica. And Tom is interested in Jessica. First thing that Tom did when he met Jessica was looked up Jessica's first and last name, found her on Facebook, went to Jessica's page, saw what Jessica shares, saw her public posts, saw her. Well, he wasn't her friend on social media yet, but he could see what she shared publicly. Like, oh, Jessica has a sense of humor. Oh, Jessica has some activism in her. Jessica believes in this. Jessica likes cats. Jessica is a tree hugger. Jessica is whatever is going on with Jessica. Tom looked Jessica up. So Tom is still interested in Jessica. Tom may have been quick to send Jessica a friend request. Tom sends Jessica a friend request, and Jessica ignores the request. Like, Tom asked Jessica, well, you know, I saw I came across your social media page, your Facebook page. I sent you a friend request. Did you see it? Jessica is like, no, you sent me a request. You know, I don't really be on social media like that. Jessica lying, because Jessica just posted a public post Saturday. Times 3. She just posted 3 times. Saturday. Tom is like, you don't be on social media like that. Now, there's no doubt in Tom's mind that Jessica, that he has the right Jessica. It has Jessica's first name, Jessica's last name, Jessica's place of birth, and where she lives now. Jessica was born in Maryland. Jessica now lives in Seattle. That's Jessica's picture. All of the profile pictures that are public, that's Jessica. Jessica just told Tom that she don't be on social media like that. But when she sees that he sent her a request, then she'll accept it. Jessica has no intention of accepting Tom's request, because Jessica is like, nah, I don't want to be friends with Tom on social media. I don't want to be friends with Tom on social media. I like Tom. I'm feeling Tom. I think I'm going to get with Tom, but me and Tom ain't going to be friends on social media. Little does Tom know that Jessica has another Facebook account. She has another Facebook account called J Love. Jessica has a J Love account. She'll accept Tom on that account, but not on the Jessica, not on her Jessica first name and last name account. Like, no. So Tom is feeling a little suspicious of Jessica. Like, why is she lying, saying she don't be on social media? She on social media. Jessica realizes the jig is up and says, okay, I'll send you a request on my J Love account, but my Jessica first name and last name account is for business. So I don't really like to accept a lot of friends on that account because, you know, my co-workers and my bosses and stuff like that. And even when I go on job interviews and things like that, you know how they look up your first name and last name account. A lot of these businesses do, to see what your social media activity is like. So I don't like to add a lot of friends on my social media, on my official business social media account, but I'll add you on my J Love account. Now, here's what Jessica fucked up. Jessica clearly shows how many friends she has. Jessica got like 4,700 friends. Talking about she don't really like to add a lot of people. You got 4,700 businesses on your Jessica first name and last name account there, Jay. Bottom line is Jessica don't want to be friends with Tom on her social media account because her social media account, her first name, last name social media account has friends that has male friends that she has interacted with since like the second grade. Old boyfriends that she has had to block and maybe added again. You know, this ain't no business account with Jessica's. She got shit on there that they ain't got nothing to do with business. They ain't got nothing to do with business. It got shit on there like, what celebrity does Jessica look like? Shit like that. What's going to happen with what's the future? What's 2022 going to look like for Jessica? And it says shit like Jessica will be pregnant in 2022. That ain't no business. But Jessica don't have the balls to tell Tom that she don't want him on her account because she don't want him as a friend on her Facebook account because she figures, listen, if me and you gonna be cool, I don't want to start this thing off on no social media shit. I don't want Tom to be going to go see what men are ogling me on about my profile picture. I don't want him to see any suggestive photos that I've had or any celebrities that I've taken pictures with. I don't want to deal with all that with Tom. I dealt with all of that with Dave. I dealt with all of that with Tariq. I dealt with all of that with Rob. I dealt with all of that with Brian. I dealt with all of that with Ramik. I'm not doing that. No, ain't no other dude. I'm not adding my man on my social media account. I'm not gonna do it. But I'll let him come on my J Love account because that's my burner account. That's where I add all the people that I don't want to add. You can play over there. Shit like that. Things like that. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Nah. Oh, Emily, teacher 11:30 never stays. He comes in, basically shows his face every show just about. And then he be out. He no stay. You know ain't nobody over there Instagram. You only hanging out over there, you know, so you can be exclusive. Okay, it's all good though. Love is love. I mean, do you? I What can I say? What can I say? Okay, let's see. Let me see what y'all talking about. By the way, if y'all would like to call into the show, I'd like y'all to call in. The number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. It's a Daily Go Getimism show. We talking about blocking your love off of social media. Have you done it? Would you do it? Would you do it again? Would you add your girl or woman? Ask your friend. I say girl or woman, but I meant your man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all don't understand. Word. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you share the show. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Getimism show. And we're talking about blocking your love off of social media. Let's gizzo. And let's go. All right. So let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Carol Chamberlain says, wait. Robbie Mink says, I don't know nothing about it. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, that doesn't apply to me. None of that. TK Wright says, my relationship status doesn't need social media validation. I hear that. Okay. Carol says, and I still use Facebook for a way to connect with friends, and that's it. I hear that. Nora says, I can't speak on it. Might have talked some spit until I got it out of my system. Okay, Robbie Mink says, I know people who have did it and it caused arguments and fights. Yes. That's for sure. Stacy White says, I don't like the information being up there, so I took some things down. I'm just trusting God. Okay, that's cool. Guy got social media account too. Matter of fact, he got a few pages. TK Wright says, Carol, I have a whole fine ass, smart, innovative man, but I don't post pics or even change my relationship status online. It's no one else's business. But would you add your man on social media? Everybody else is one thing. But is your man secure enough in your relationship for you to have him as your friend? That's the question. Carol Chamberlain says, I'm friends with a lot of my other half's friends, and I keep him informed of things happening in their lives. That's what's up. Robbie Mink says, you would be a fool to put your information on Facebook. Then there are many a fool out there. There are mad fools out there, TK Wright says. It's funny because couples don't have to be on each other's account, but I think that it's suspect if one refuses to add their significant other. Either you don't trust your significant other or you're hiding something. Interesting. Okay. Robbie Mink says, I'm going back to old school and just use my phone. Good luck with that. They barely sell them kind of phones anymore. You know. TK Wright says, I'm taking it back farther than that. I'm thinking about going back to writing letters. Okay. Ja Biggs, what's going on, kid? Thanks for coming on through. I'm glad that you did. Ja Biggs says, oh, so now she stops after all them names. Yeah. TK Wright says, hey, no, okay. Oh, people are looking at me crazy when I bought stamps a few weeks ago. Okay. So, people view social media differently. Some people choose to share their entire lives on social media, and some people are very guarded. We talked about this a little while ago, about a week ago, whatever. Some people won't even put their profile picture up, and some people have had the same profile picture up there since like 2009. I've seen it. I'm like, a 13-year-old profile picture. They like, you don't need to see my face like that. You know what I mean? I know what I look like, and anybody who knows me knows what I look like. And some of these people post regularly. So if they don't put their own picture, if they don't update their own picture, you think they're going to update the picture of their man, woman, or spouse or whatever? Probably not. Probably not. But then some people post every new relationship that they have on there. For some people, it's sort of a status symbol, especially around, the holidays. They want to show that they have somebody. Somebody is representing me. February 14th was just last week. And you know how that went down. You know, it was a lot of sad-faced clowns on the 14th. Every 14th. People come through to validate themselves, validate their relationship. It's something that we got to deal with. It's something that we got to deal with. So I'm not going to lie. Back in 2013, I had to block my girl off my social media. I had to. Like, she kept violating. She did. She kept violating. And I wasn't feeling it. Now, y'all know what I do on social media. I post what I want to post, but I also do this. Now, I wasn't getting as loose in 2013 and 14 as I am now. I wasn't doing that. But this chick would go to every chick who commented on one of my posts or liked my picture. She would go to every single last one. This is why you can't look, somebody who's good with a phone or a computer and doesn't have a job, they dangerous. They dangerous because they don't have nothing to do all day but stalk all day. Now, this girl actually did have a job, though, so it was a little weird. But not only would she go and stalk every chick, first of all, she didn't have a profile picture up. Bust that. So she's cruising through social media anonymously. Yeah. And she would tell me about it. Oh, so who's such and such? And who's such and such? I'm like, hold the fuck. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? So then I had to hide my friends. So I took my friend count off. It ain't make a difference. She was only worried about the ones that was interacting with me anyway. So eventually, after talking about it a few times, I'm not the type that's going to repeat myself about what I think is you violating me. I'm not going to really repeat that. I had repeated it more times than I normally would. I was being courteous. So after a while, I blocked her. Well, actually, I only unfriended her. I didn't block her, but I unfriended her. So on my posts that were marked only for friends, she couldn't see them. She could still see my public posts. Wait, as a matter of fact, I restricted her first so she could only see the public posts. It wasn't working out. So then I had to go all the way and unfriend her. And one thing about me is if I unfriend you, you're not getting friended back. She begged and pleaded, like, I swear, I've changed. I'm not going to do that again. I was jealous before and all that kind of stuff. I ain't mad at you for being jealous. I'm mad at your jealousy for what jealousy does. So, because you're not a person that's not jealous anymore. You're not a person that can be trusted with this type of, like, listen, you don't play with the other kids very well. Now, if she had a profile picture or some pictures herself, that would be different. But to me, she was just a straight troll. A troll and a what else would I call it? She was stalking and nah. So I took her off my social media and I felt great about it. Like, you gotta go. You gotta go. And here it is 9 years later, 8, 9 years later. Every now and then she still hit me up like, yo, what's going on? You want to add me? I'm like, let it go. Let it go, man. You'll never get added again. Ever. Ever. That's a wrap. So I can understand on some level why people would keep their social media separate from their relationship, or just don't put whoever they're dealing with on their social media at all. An old girlfriend of mine, she said, oh, you on my page, but the guy I'm dealing with, whoever I talk to, they don't get to be on my social media page. They don't get to be on my Facebook or whatever. And I was like, well, how you? She said, don't worry about it. And I wasn't worried about it. So there are people who do it, and not everybody who does it is into some old slimy shit. Not everybody is doing something that they ain't got no business doing. Not everybody out there who's on social media who doesn't want to share their social media platform or life with their lover, man, woman, spouse is doing something crazy. They may just understand that some people can handle some things and some people can't handle some things. So for the ones who can't handle it, they're not getting a taste of this. They getting separated from this whole thing. The ones that can handle it, well, no, we just gonna keep them separate too. Like, we just gonna keep it uniform across the board. So it can be one of those things. Insecurity is a motherfucker, son. Insecurity is a motherfucker. And when insecurity pops up in some people, listen, you can be in love with somebody who is otherwise a really, really great person. But that doesn't mean that the little green-eyed monster doesn't come and overtake them sometimes. It doesn't mean that they'll always conduct themselves in a manner that will make you feel confident about them. Doesn't mean that. So sometimes you might have to make a move that you might not want to make, or that you don't even think is a great move, or a move that you don't think that you should have to make. But you might have to do it for the good of the order. You might have to make a move, sunshine. You might just gotta do it. So that's pretty much my take on it. Some of y'all may have similar experiences, but y'all may not have gone as far as to unfriend, because it does sound crazy. Like, y'all can exchange bodily fluids, but y'all can't be friends on social media. Well, yeah, that might be the case, though. That might be the case. So I see that we have a caller on the line. Caller with the last numbers 2192. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind this evening? What's good?
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
Much peace to you. Hotep.
Good topic, like always. Yeah, good topic. Anyways, let me get straight to it. My take on it has been slightly different. Like, I'm gonna say, as in, like, for breakups for me, like, it's been like, people would disappear, like, block you, like you said, block you, and but it's been, I'm gonna say this. I hate the social media way of things because like when it comes to social media, I'm lazy. I'd rather not make 2, 3, 4 different accounts and go use 3 of them to stalk somebody, and like that's too much work to be on social media and doing all that. Like I'd rather not put in that much work. But females, they'll block you. Like on my relationships, they block me, but somehow make these fake accounts to where they can still be around to try to see what's in on my life. And I hate that. I hate that's the only reason why I hate having people on my social media, but is like whenever I know that you don't mean good for me, or that you don't really mean good for the cause that I'm going for, like when it's detrimental to, like when you just want to seek in, for them people who just want to watch, for them people who just want to be nosy and want to know what you're doing in your life, that's what I don't like, because people like to be nosy. Like people, like I said, they block you on social media, and then like whenever you break up, and then like disappear, and out of nowhere you just unblock, and like what I'm saying. You catch certain things, and then you see these fake profiles always adding up, popping up. All these different people looking at your things that you never seen before. So it's kind of like people take social media. People took social media and made it turned it into something way different, turned it into a different monster, like you said at the beginning. Like what I'm saying, social media wasn't supposed to be like this, but people have took it and made it into. It was like Frankenstein. Now it's a whole different monster.
Mm. What makes you say that it wasn't supposed to be this way?
Like, as in how people utilize it. I mean, that's just for anything. Like, even drugs get misused, but like just how people utilize it ain't supposed to be this way. Like how you can make, like how people just like how people utilize it, like making all these different accounts and people take the social media shit too serious. Like when you gotta make a whole different account just to see or just to hear about somebody else's business. Like if they didn't want me, or if I'm not able to you know what I'm saying, to see regularly, like I'm not gonna go out my way to make 2 to 3 different accounts just to keep up with the next person. You get what I'm saying? Like social media wasn't supposed to really be for that. It was just supposed to be to have your little friends, you know what I'm saying? But people, it changed into a whole different monster. Like you said, it's dating now, it's business, it's a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, like I have, and to be real, I don't really post my relationships. I really don't post my relationships like that on social media. But look, I can say this: like people who have saw me with my relationships, I can say this for now. Like a lot of people like slick, like try to throw slugs, because when people try to use the things that's closest to you to harm you. So if they think that, like for now, like people think that they know my baby mom. People think nobody know what my baby mom look like. I've never posted my baby mama on social media. Well, probably early, but I keep my baby mama very secretive. I keep my baby mama very secretive because dudes are shiesty. You know what I'm saying? And I see how and I see how people now, even in my hometown, like because my baby mama's not from here, I see how people now thinking that they know me, thinking that they know me, but really not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've kept my baby mom off social media so well. People think they know my baby mama, but they think it's a whole different girl. I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I only have one kid, you know what I'm saying? And don't nobody know the face of my baby mama at all. If anybody in my hometown have ever seen her like face to face, they won't even recognize that that's my baby mama. So I kept it so secret.
Okay.
And it's because it's not because of anything that I'm doing, because she's a very beautiful woman. But that's the thing. Dudes are shiesty, and it's better of my health. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just rather, especially with close family like that. Like, I rather not, because people be judging on social media, and then it becomes a whole lot of shit.
Okay, so
judge me, don't judge my family.
So your motivation for keeping the one that you're with off of social media is not because of what they would do. Well, in the case of your baby mom, but you're more concerned about other people and how they would receive or how they handle, knowing who you're with and any details about that relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because like the brother, like perfect example, like the brother last night, he came on talking about his wife. I'm definitely not like that. Like hell no, I'm not sharing my woman. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I honestly believe my baby mama is very, very beautiful. Like, she's one of the most beautiful girls I ever been with. I'm not sharing her on social media. I don't care what she do. Get a relationship out of it. Go get your relationship out of it. Don't be around with nobody that I know. I don't want you around my circle at all. But see, that's why I'm saying, like, it's where the respect come in too, because if your spouse, man or woman, respect you enough, they're not gonna fuss and fight about you being on. My baby mama never said, not once, she never fussed about not being on social media or not being in the public eye so everybody can know. You know what I'm saying? Not once. You know what I'm saying? Not once did she fuss, but not once did she fuss about much. But still, that's another subject. But anyways,
all right.
Yeah, it's a respect thing too. Like you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't really push you to get posted on, like you know what I'm saying? And like you said, maybe there's an insecurity thing too within a person.
All right. You do understand that guy who called last night was bullshitting, right? I just want you to understand that his whole story was bullshit. The whole thing from Alpha to Omega. None of it, none of that he was talking about was real. He probably ain't married.
Yeah. I don't.
But he definitely, you know what I mean? Because when you think about it, think about the things he was saying. He was full of shit. Talking about he'd been with his wife for 22 years, never posted a picture of her, and all of a sudden, when she half ass naked, now you want to post a picture of her? Really? But she a model and all that? Like, he sounded dumb to me. So, all right. So, regardless of that, people have their own reasons for not wanting to share their relationship on social media. I support that. Like, I don't think that it's no different than if I get a new car, I'm not posting that on social media. Some people do. More power to them. If I buy a new house, I'm not posting it on social media. When I go on vacation, I haven't been on vacation in a long time, but I'm not necessarily posting those pictures. There's some things that I care for people to see. And all of the things that I care for people to see are normally things that people who know me personally, it's things that I want them to see. Not like, there's some things that people don't need to know unless they need to know it. And there's some people who post everywhere they go, and they check in on social media and all of that kind of stuff. I've done it, but not everywhere I go, or not everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything don't need to be shared. When I went wherever I went, I didn't meet everybody that was there. So why does everybody? I listen. I'm maxed out on friends on Facebook. I've been at 5,000 for years. It drops down sometimes. If I have to delete people delete me, 475. I normally hover around the 480, 4,980, somewhere around there. Just enough room to add some more or whatever. But I don't know what all the motherfuckers. Out of the 5,000, I might know about maybe 1,000. Maybe I might know 1,000 of them. I might. The other ones, I don't know them. I network. I need followers. It's as simple as that. I don't have to know you. It's called social media. It's not called friend media. It's not called family media. It's social media. So it's not that big a deal in that regard. But just like people that I know don't get to know everything about me. They don't hear from me every waking moment of my life. So people that I don't know and that I'm sure don't matter don't matter in their lives. I don't matter in their lives and they don't matter in mine. I'm not sharing all that. It's ridiculous. But look, we gotta do these birthday shout outs, man. Joe, I see you on the line, but I can't do it. I gotta get on up out of here. I appreciate you coming through. But I gotta do these birthday shout outs and I gotta get out of here. I have to tell y'all a little story. All right, before I get into these birthday shout outs, let me tell y'all this. Today is my dad's birthday. Today, my dad would have been 85 years old. And y'all, anybody who knows anything about me knows how much I valued my father, how much I love him, and how devastating it was to me for him to pass, and how much I miss him to this day, every single day. And everybody who has followed this show knows that I always preach, teach, and discourage acknowledging somebody's death date. Like I see people on social media, and I know people in real life that go through anxiety attacks every year because the day that the person that they loved, whether it was a family member, whether it was a spouse or love, whatever, friend, the day that they pass. And I always say, yo, you shouldn't do that, because that's like reliving a death every year. But when their birthday comes up, I do believe that you should do something special with them, not for them, but with them. They've passed on from this dimension to the next dimension. We don't know what has happened to them when they closed their eyes for the last time. But what we do know is the impact that they had when they were here. So because they have impacted you, why don't you do something with them? Because they're still here in with you in spirit. So I was thinking about it today. Like, what did me and my dad do together? We did a lot of things together, but nothing of real substance that we could do. Like, my dad was an avid gardener.
90 seconds.
But I ain't garden with him. You know, I would help him, but I've never been into gardening and things like that. He was a farmer at heart, and I'm not really, you know. So I was like, no, we can't do that. Plus it's wintertime. We talked a lot. He's not here anymore, so I can't do that in the physical. We didn't really, you know, my dad wasn't into sports, so we didn't enjoy that together.
Seconds.
So that was out. But you know what? My dad liked to gamble. He liked to shoot craps. My dad showed me how to shoot craps when I was 7 years old. 7 or 8 years old. He used to go to Vegas, and my mom had made this crap table. She had made this crap table, and it was exactly like the crap table in Vegas. So when they put the casinos in Atlantic City, it was on for my dad. He liked to gamble. He liked to shoot craps, and he liked to play blackjack. Guess what? I like to shoot craps, and I like to play blackjack. So I said, you know what? Me and my dad, we gonna go to casino today. So I had some things that I had to do today.
10 seconds.
And I finished doing those things, and I went to the one of the local casinos down here, and I was like, all right, we're gonna go win this pot. Well, it wasn't working out too well. Me and my dad, we went in the casino and headed over to the crap table. 100 down. Actually, a little bit more than 100 down in 3 rolls. I was like, yo, this ain't what's up. Now, I went there with only 400. But in my mind, I'm not willing to lose no 400. Yeah, I get something back for my 400. I go buy something. But I'm like, you know, this is my dad's birthday. We going to John, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing for him. So I didn't get a chance to touch the dice. 3 rolls. My dad told me a long time ago. He said, when you lose 3 times in a row, get from up on the table, leave the table, go eat, go rest your mind, take a walk on the boardwalk or whatever you got to do. But don't stay in there taking another 100 out your pocket, You know what I'm saying? Going to the ATM. Don't do that. Because you'll find yourself in a rabbit hole of loss. He used to study gambling. He bought books on it and all that kind of shit. He used to read them. He said he was really into it. So that's what I did. I chilled. I was like, all right, we ain't doing so good at the crap table. So I got up off the crap table and I went to the blackjack table because that crap table was ice cold. It was 7 and out too quick. Matter of fact, the rolls went as followed. Before I got in the game, I was going to wait until until they made their point. They 7'd out. They crapped out. Then I put up on the pass bar, and he rolled. He rolled a 9 to get the point. All right. He rolled a hard 4, 2 and 2, a 10, my money was on the 6 and the 8. Then he 7'd out. Oh, and then, like, anyway, so I went to the crap table. I went to the blackjack table after I chilled out for a minute. Went to the blackjack table. That table was a little cool. But I can play cards a little bit. So to make a long story short, I was down 200. Because I was winning, then I was losing, and then it was a couple of pushes and all of that. Then I got 2 blackjacks. I wasn't losing 3 hands in a row. I got 2 blackjacks, not in a row. I got a blackjack, then I won, and then I got another blackjack. And then I won on a 15 and a 18 and a 20. I had a push on a 22. I won the 200. I won the 200 back. And then I won like 23 more. I really won back about 275. But then I lost and it went back down to 23. And I said, I'm out of here. A win is a win, Dad. We gonna have to eat that. Now I know my dad he wasn't going home with no $23. But I was like, gas money. Now I know that gas is high as shit now, and that wasn't gonna buy a lot of gas, but guess what? I just bought a new tire. So to me, I was willing to cut my losses. I went in there, I played. Me and Dad had a good time. Then I had to go see my mom and all that kind of stuff. So that's how it went. So I want to say, happy birthday to my dad. Happy heavenly birthday, of course. And his spirit is heavily with me, and it always will be for the rest of my life. That man's influence on me is undoubted and is unprecedented, and he made me the man that I am today and the man that I want to be tomorrow. He was very imperfect. He was not perfect at all, but he was good as shit. Not perfect, but good in the motherfucker. Handsome, smart as hell, ambitious, and successful. I'll take that any day. So let's get to these other birthday shout outs. Also, LaShonda Sutton, turning 43 years old today, and Nadine Miranda turning 41 years old today, and Cindy Tucker Sanders, happy birthday to you, and Apple Hines turning 51 years old today, happy birthday to you, and Lisa Marie Gullery turning 47 years old today, and Angel Jordan turning 26 years old today, and Marianne Holt, happy birthday to you, and Yvonne in Love. And last but not least, Hakeem Everett turning 34 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious February 21st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead, turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, check it out. If you got to block your woman or man or social media, it probably means there's something else to you. And it's your choice. And if you have to make it, just make sure that you ain't doing it because you about to fake it. It's a choice. But it could be the case where you and your man or your woman don't need another reason to be beefing. And maybe by y'all not being friends on social media, maybe it solves more problems than it causes, even though it's causing problems. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, kid. I'll tell you this. I have never unfriended anybody or blocked anybody that I regret unfriending or blocking. And I mean ever. And there were times when I had to block people off of my social media who I thought were going to blow up because I blocked them. And guess what? It actually made them go the fuck away. It got rid of them. Sometimes people are just puffing, huffing and puffing and blowing smoke, threatening and all of that kind of shit. And you block them and it goes away. And I was like, and I found out why. The reason that people go away when you do that is because they feed off of the energy that you're giving them through communication. They know once you have decided that you ain't communicating with them no more, and you ain't the one that just plays them kind of games, then they realize, oh, I gotta, like, the problem is I really still like and love the motherfucker. So when he ain't speaking to me, he means he ain't speaking to me. He ain't playing around with not speaking. He ain't about that life. So what did they do? They went and made fake pages and all of that. And I'm like, a fake page ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. You ain't got no pictures. You hardly got any friends. You don't really make no posts. You know what I mean? You ain't about that life. Meanwhile, they make a fake page and jump right in your inbox. That type shit. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it to y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. We will be back on tomorrow night for another Daily Go Get a Mism show. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And we are out. All right, so let me get my blog talkers on up out of here. I'm going to say peace to you.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And for my Instagrammers, Fi Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through and let me exercise my grammar. All right. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. I see you. Y'all have a great one, man. No exceptions.